Hi, welcome to a video by Archangel Raphael. So this video is going to be about getting to the root cause of anything that you're feeling, anything you're going through, whether it's an emotional state, whether it's a situation you're in life, but going right to the root cause of it. So it's going to be a pick a number. There are going to be 5 numbers to choose from. And first, Archangel Raphael is going to briefly talk about this, and then we'll go into the numbers. And at the end, there'll be a clearing for all the groups. So I'm just going to let Raphael come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that what I am actually seeing is that it is very good for you to be going deeper at the moment and really getting to the root cause of anything that you are going through, whether it is an internal experience or something on the outside. So what I will be doing is giving you greater clarity. So I would like you to simply be in your own energy now. Get a sense of what you would like to work with, what situation or state in yourself, and then I will go deeper with you when you are choosing the number. So I would like you to first get a sense of what you would like to work with. And now what I will do is give you options 1 to 5. So choose a number. And so I will start. So group number 1, this is your message. I would like you to know that what I am seeing for you is that it is very much about the lives you have had in the past. I see definite past lives here, and the issues are coming in from here. So what I am actually seeing are particular lives, 1 or 2, which are highly charged with negative energy. I see a life where you have perhaps been a victim of something. Perhaps it has been something very dark, very sinister, or perhaps something else that happened because of the circumstances becoming very negative. But I see something like this here. I will go as far as to say that there may be something involved, like being put to death, being killed in some way. I even see that it may be about you having to, in one way or another, be with people who are really not right for you, but having no choice, being trapped somewhere, trapped with certain people, and then in some way or another losing your life. So it can be, for example, that you were captured by a group of people, held hostage. It can be even that perhaps you were born in a community you did not resonate with, and they eventually killed you. But something like this, being trapped and then losing your life. It is that you feel in this situation in your life, trapped in some way, and that you are actually not able to get out. Something like this. So I will say working with this is very good for you. Group number 2. For you, what I am actually seeing is that it is much more to do with actually being grounded in your own energy. So I see the root cause of this is losing connection to some part of yourself through trauma. So I am seeing that this does involve other lives as well, where perhaps a part of you has become very disempowered. Perhaps there is a life here where you have been wounded somewhere, taken from, perhaps mutilated, perhaps put to death, but before this parts of you tortured badly. But there is a place in you have lost power. I think it may involve the womb, the sacral area, but something that has been taken from you, a strong disempowerment. It can even involve the birth of a child in another life that was taken away from you, and this has affected how you feel and also created a lot of disempowerment when it comes to your ability to create in the world. But I see something that has been taken away that needs to be returned in order for you to be in your power again. I hope this makes sense. For each of you it will be different, but I will say, attune to this more deeply, and you will find yourself going to the life where you have been taken from, or lives even. And you can also ask that all the power that has been taken from you across space and time is returned in this moment. That is all. Group number 3. For you, what I am seeing is that this is very much about feeling really very much like you did in your childhood years. So I see this is to do with childhood, to do with feeling unable to get out of a situation because of trauma from childhood. Perhaps the trauma can be that you have never really been heard, or you have been stopped from speaking. You have been trapped in a situation. You have felt unable to really be in your power. You have been perhaps treated really badly, brutalized perhaps, but a lot of trauma from childhood. And this is what the situation or state you are in is coming from. Childhood in this incarnation. That is all. Group number 4. For you, I see, it is very much about something that has happened in your lineage. So it is not really about you, but someone or something in your lineage. Perhaps many generations ago. Perhaps someone who died. Something has happened in your lineage, and this is what is the root cause of what you are experiencing. It can be the death of a child. It can be a child who was never acknowledged, who was born out of wedlock, and who was never really acknowledged as being part of the lineage. It can be even a child who existed, who was not known of, who is now experiencing something on the earth. So that child may have then had children and so forth, and that part of the lineage which has never been acknowledged, it has got some issue that is active, that you are then being affected by. So an example of this can be a child born out of wedlock many generations ago, who then goes on to have its own family and so forth, and now that part of the lineage is experiencing something very intense which you are being affected by. But it is this kind of energy. It is hidden. It is not something you have done or experienced yourself, but is existing within your lineage. That is what I see. Group number 5. What I am seeing for you is that the root cause of whatever you are experiencing, whether it is within or externally, is very much to do with many different types of energies. But the main one I see as the root cause is something in you which is a very deep wound, which is about not really being able to fully be in the fullness of who you are. And this is very much connected to not having been nourished, a deep neglect on a soul level. So I see the root cause is neglect, and it goes back many, many lifetimes. And underneath this, there is actually an energy of just giving up, not being able to really succeed in life because of deep undernourishment. That is what I see. What I would like to do now is a healing for all the groups. So I would like you to be in your own energy, and I will work on you now. Hmm. Hmm. I would like you to know that this is done. Yeah, so thank you for listening, everyone, and hope you benefited from this. And lots of love to all of you.